catch a flight to Namibia. The city, I believe, is called Windhoek. I think that's the pronunciation. Windhoek, Namibia. Honestly, this is probably the most obscure country that I've been to. I didn't really know anything about it. I got the idea to go because I ended up meeting two Namibians on my trip. So shout out to Saki and Wilma. They just invited me to the country, you know, told me they'll show me around. So I looked it up, and that's when I found out some information. Like, I'm sure you heard of Namibia, but
yeah, for sure.
You had any reference of it or knew anything about it?
Not really, but I definitely heard of that. I don't know if that's a city or a province. You mentioned Windhoek.
Windhoek.
Yeah, I heard of that.
It's the biggest city in Namibia. I had just heard of the country, but I ain't know any history or anything about it really. So for the trip, I looked it up. The first thing was that it's like over 90% uninhabited, man. Like it's a big desert, the Namib Desert, that basically covers most of the country. So like I say, Windhoek is the biggest city. I think it's maybe two other significantly smaller cities, and that's pretty much it. So that's gonna be kind of interesting. I know they laws in terms of, you know, the smoke and the drone laws is crazy. So that's gonna be interesting. Cause it's 20 years, I think, you get caught with some smoke.
Here,
yeah, that's the minimum.
That's
so
crazy.
might have to be sober for this trip, you know.
Man.
But the other thing I found out that was crazy, they was colonized by South Africa. Which is wild. Like, I never knew an African country colonized another African country. Of course, it was after, I believe, Germany colonized them first. But after that, South Africa's government took over. So they ended up implementing apartheid there. Just like in South Africa and everything. Like, it's right next door to South Africa. I'll show y'all on the map. But yeah, that's gonna be kind of interesting to see too, because I learned like they also have that colored population that South Africa has, that I thought was nowhere else but South Africa. So we're gonna see how that is and learn a little about that. That was pretty much it, man. Like on the food tip, I see they big on meat, so I might struggle a little bit with that. They kept talking about kapana. I guess that's their big dish. It's kind of like nyama choma in Kenya. It's like grilled meat. So I might have to try a little of that, especially because their quality of meat, I'm sure, is much better than here.
Yes, definitely.
So right now, for $1 American, you can get 18.11 Namibian dollars. I didn't have to get any shots. Once again, this is country number 6. I haven't had to get a single shot, take a single pill. Never got sick. So again, that's not every country, but the ones I've been going to so far in the East and the South, haven't had to have a single one. Didn't have to get a visa either for Namibia, coming from America. So I'm pretty much good just coming in there with my passport. They speak English as the main language. The other thing that tripped me out, but it makes sense when I found out, was that they kept saying the main languages was English and Afrikaans. And again, I've only heard of Afrikaans in South Africa. You know, it's a Dutch-derived language from the colonizers. But again, since South Africa took them over, I guess that's why that's the main language.
Right. Definitely that city is German. It sounds like
you already know. So I was happy to see it wasn't like the main languages was English and German, but still, Afrikaans. That's not an African language either.
Right.
The most popular African language is Oshiwambo. Like half the country speaks Oshiwambo. I wanted to learn some of that and just some basics, because again, they say the main languages is English and Afrikaans. And based off of the two Namibians that I met, their English they spoke it like very well. I actually made a mistake when I met the first brother, Saki. I met him in Tanzania and I was speaking Swahili to him, and he just looking at me like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I don't even speak that. Like I say, the main language they speak, the main African language is Oshiwambo. And then I wanted to learn a little Damara too, since I'm probably gonna go to Damara land, God willing. One of the tribes out there, that's, I believe, Wilma's tribe too. So we can see if she could tell me anything about that. And I got some donations, man. She hooked it up where I'm supposed to be donating to this school. We're gonna see what's to that too. But other than that, I'm pretty open, because I don't know a whole lot about Namibia. So we just gonna see when we get there, pretty much. Once again, hope to see y'all there. Appreciate the brother for getting me there safely, as always.
No doubt, no doubt.
All right, nothing to I'll go ahead.
I just want to say, definitely, man, sounds like an incredibly exciting trip, man. Just on the fact that there's not much known about the place. You know?
Yeah.
Damn, I wish I was going, just so after I go and come back, I have a much greater understanding of that country and its people.
Yeah,
just
definitely.
don't come across much information about it.
Exactly.
At all, really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, other than the research I did before going, it was really nothing I knew about it, man. So I'm happy to learn, and I'm grateful again to have a couple people that's gonna help me learn and show me around. Cause that's a first. Usually, every other country I get there, I don't know nobody till I get there. So we gonna see, man. Hopefully it goes well, despite the little laws and the
man, crazy. It's just overboard.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to get right before the flight, because I already know it might be a long time before I can do that again.
Right, bro.
But I'm out of here, man. See y'all in a minute.
Peace.
Peace. To Frankfurt, and then one last flight to Namibia after that. My bad, I just woke up, man. This is my first time experiencing first class. Nah, I wasn't in first class. I'm still in economy, but I was blessed because I had the whole row to myself. So I was able to stretch out, sleep comfortably. That was some of the best sleep I ever got on the plane. Basically slept through the whole flight. It was 8 hours from Chicago to Munich. Well, I'll see y'all when I touch down in Frankfurt, because I got like a 5-6 hour layover there. I'm gonna pop out and see the streets a little bit and let y'all check it out. So, until then, I might be the most African thing on this plane right now, man. I'm gonna let y'all take a look. South Africa. It's hard to tell. That's where we going.
And on that note, let's get back to the program.
If it is to be, it is up to me.
See, appreciate the brother giving us a ride. That's the tour guide. Shout out to Wilma too. She recommended him, you know, keep it in the family. But he was just telling us, you said Windhoek is the highest elevation out of all the cities.
1,760 meters above sea level.
Okay. We on our ride to the city right now, man. We already passed a baboon on the road. What you call it?
The kudu.
The kudu.
Yeah.
No, but what was your word for the baboon?
Often.
The afen.
Yeah.
So we passed the afen, the kudu, and that kudu was pretty big too, man. That surprised me. I wish I could have caught it on camera, but so far we just seeing the scenery, man. It's beautiful seeing all the mountains outside of Windhoek. I'll show you a little more when we get closer to the city. And what happened to the president?
He died in late February this year.
No, I didn't know that.
He went to the States for a colonoscopy.
And died after that?
Yeah.
See, stay out of the States, man. It's dangerous over there, man.
He died after 3 days.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I know.
So he wasn't old, he wasn't sick, he was just...
No, he had cancer, but he was also old, yeah.
When they are elected, they stay on until their death?
No, the maximum of 10 years, which is 2 terms.
And that's crazy. He went to have a surgery to get better and died after that.
No, yeah.
Some of us don't trust the doctors in America, man. That might be more proof right there. You gotta be careful. What's this community over here?
So this is just apartments, you know. Some people buy off apartments and they live like that.
Ah, okay, they look nice, man.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I know you know about. We just had an election too, man.
And Mr. Trump took it, man. The Undertaker.
I'm not surprised. He's like the Undertaker. I'm not surprised, man. A lot of people were devastated, but I was not shocked, brother.
But Trump is a business guy, man.
Yeah, and there's a lot of Americans who like him.
Yep.
I'm not a fan of him personally, but honestly, if I had to choose from the 2 presidents they gave us, I would probably have picked them too. But I didn't vote for either one of them.
Oh, you didn't vote?
No, sir.
So over here we have a new development. Per square meter, it will cost you about $45.
That's not bad.
About 49. Yeah.
That's pretty
Apartments as well.
Yeah, it will be apartments as well. So pricing usually differs, you know, from the locations that you are situated in.
It's probably
so this
more
is the more fancy, expensive one. You're gonna see now, just
and probably closer to the city, the more expensive it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Wilma was trying to get me ready. She was like, "Oh, so you drink, you eat meat?" I'm like, I don't do any of that.
Namibians love their beer.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. This is.
Fancy as well.
Yep, they do. You can expect a price tag between 100 to 150, 200,000 euros. Yeah.
What about security and safety here?
Well, Windhoek is one of the safest. But people just fence it around just to show that this part is mine.
Yeah.
So the good thing is you are actually situated close to the State House. Literally your backyard is the State House.
See my dream. If it is to be, it is up to me. See.
Let me give y'all a quick tour of the room. I'm in Hotel Pension Casa Africana. It's not a whole lot of light. Let me see if I can. Okay, there we go. Oh, this is my room. Pretty quiet hotel. Decent size, big, clean room. Big mirror there, cabinets. Decent size TV. Ah,
This is
yeah.
your room key.
Okay.
This is the remote for the KTV are going out.
Okay.
Breakfast is from 7 till 10. Just there.
7 to 10.
Yes.
Alright.
There's a pool in the back if you would like to enjoy yourself.
Oh, it's a pool?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a pool.
You didn't see?
Nah.
Oh yeah, you didn't look around there. Yeah, just a little one, but it's over there.
Man, let me go check it out. Let me
Yeah.
see. I didn't even realize when I made the reservation.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a little braai area.
And this is where you have the breakfast here?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a braai area.
Oh, that's nice.
Invite your friends over.
To cook a little meat.
Exactly.
Okay. That's beautiful. They got the pool back here. And she said that's the braai area in the back where you can get on the grill and maybe barbecue a little.
Exactly.
Ah, this is nice. Thank you.
Barbecue and pop. Yeah.
I have to try. I haven't had pop before.
Yeah.
It'll be my first time.
Right. heeft er een stel. Dit echt in alles op.
So that was right on time. She lets us see the pool and the grill, and last is the bathroom. Bathroom pretty simple, but it's decent, you know, for me. Y'all know I don't need too much, man. It's definitely a work for the next 2 weeks. The sink and the shower. So I'm about to get ready. I literally just got here maybe 30 minutes ago. Wilma came and met me. Shout out to her and shout out to Godfrey, her nephew, on the drive in. I'm about to take a shower and get ready, man. I might show y'all the rest of the grounds later, but that's the quick basic tour. Nice hotel. See the hills in the back, so this is gonna be the crib for the next 2 weeks. So I'm gonna get ready and then we're gonna pop out and see what the streets look like, cause I'm not far from the city center.